Hello, everybody. So I know it's been a while since my last update, but this is kind of how things are going now. This one is going to be way different than any video I've ever come out with. And since I'm going down a software engineering route this fall, I am changing a lot of different things. I'm not going to be actively trading the Forex market anymore. I'm not even going to be doing any passive investing in the crypto or crypto market anymore. But I am very interested in doing passive investing or trading in the Forex market using my RMI Inside Candle Expert Advisor, which I'm considering giving away for free now. And I wanted to get your input on that after this video is done, on your thoughts about uh, giving this giving this EA away for free. And I'll be creating a website that will have an introduction video showing you how to use it, presets, all that kind of stuff. And I will be putting a donation tab on the website through PayPal or something. And if you feel inclined to give me a donation before you use it or after, whether that's $10 or $1,000, it's completely up to you. You can even give multiple donations down the road once you start profiting from the Expert Advisor. Maybe give me a little piece of the cut at some point. It's all going to be paying for my software engineering school that I'll be doing later this fall. That's going to cost me about $14,000. So any donations that are sent will go towards that, and I'll be very grateful for them. So why am I doing this? I mean, because this probably sounds ridiculous. Why is he giving away what he thinks or what he's saying is his prized possession, something that he's been working on for so many years? And it's basically the only long-term profitable strategy that I've come up with in the last 15 years. I know it's really sad. I've only come up with one strategy that's profitable for such a long period of time, but that's really difficult to do. There are expert advisors on other websites that are listing are listed for prices in the $1,000 to $2,000 range for something very similar to what I have here. So there's definitely a lot of value in a strategy like this. And the reason why I haven't used it strictly for the last 6 years since I started developing it is because it's gone through so many different versions, probably 30. And I really love actively trading the Forex market. It makes me feel cool. It makes me feel, like I can do something. But honestly, I'm a pretty emotional person, and I just can't handle the emotions. And that's where most of my losses have come from, is from actively trading and manually trading. Yeah, I've done pretty well in some months, but others I ended up blowing many accounts and all that kind of stuff. That's why I like expert advisors, because they control those emotions, and that's why I've spent so much time with them. And this is not garbage. This isn't something that I wanted. I was considered selling it for $500, $1,000, but I didn't want to be included in that garbage arena of Forex products that just never work. Everything that I've purchased over the last 15 years that has to do with Forex has been crap. There hasn't been even one good thing that I've purchased, and I've probably purchased thousands of dollars worth of, of products. And you probably have had a very similar experience. There's just nothing really good that you can buy out there. Or just about all the best indicators, expert advisors have been found for free, or I've created online. So that's where my expertise lies, and it's just difficult to find legitimate products or tools out there for most of us traders. So let's get into the strategy, and let me tell you a little bit about what to expect from it. So over the course of 19 and a half years, so almost 20 years, it's received a 60% drawdown, or 59.37. And that's only happened a few times over the course of about 20 years. 5% profit, just over 5.4% profit on average per month is what to expect from it. Duration, average trade duration or length is 1 day. So that's how long you can expect for trades to open and close. So like a whole profitable basket of trades to close within 1 day. And that's a big thing, because you don't want trades to, it sucks to wait for trades to close out for a long period of time. And you're not going to be doing that very often. There are some trades. The longest trade in 20 years was about 23 days and 10 hours. But you can see that there are very few of those trades that have happened in that span of time, so that have lasted over 20 days. Most of them are closed within a 24-hour period, and so that makes you happier because you don't have to have such a high stress situation of waiting for trades to close out and profit, and the whole drawdown process. It's very emotional and difficult to handle. You can see that the Expert Advisor has profitable months every single month. It did have a non-profit month in 2014. I'm not really sure if that was a testing issue or not, or if it just didn't take any trades that month. But yeah, just be aware of that. 2013, all profit every single month. That's the nice thing about this Expert Advisor. It has no losing months. And that's another thing that's hard to handle in Forex trading is those losing streaks. You have 10 losing trades in a row, and it's so hard to get back into it without taking more risk after having such a massive losing streak. It's just difficult to know how to do risk management, and that's why having a Expert Advisor to do that for you is very helpful. You can't expect huge profit from it though. 5.4% is still it's very good. It's very good. So, but the 60% drawdown may be too much for some of you to handle. But don't let that scare you, because if you want lower drawdown, lower the risk by 100% or by 50%. That would mean that you would receive roughly about 2.5, 2.7% profit each month, and that 59% drawdown would go down to roughly 30% drawdown, which is much easier to handle for those traders out there that have larger accounts. Okay, so my idea with all of this is to use this strategy pretty much exclusively from here on out. I'll probably only use $1,000, maybe upwards of $3,000. I don't have a lot of money, and eventually I'm probably going to be using that additional money to pay for my school. But I want to use this along with you. We're going to be using this together, and you're going to be using it for free. That donation is totally optional. It's up to you what you want to do with that. But it'd be much appreciated. But yeah, this is something that we're going to be doing together. I might even make a Skype room so we can talk about the trades, the potential drawdown, what to expect from it, account sizes, which I do recommend account size of no more or no less than $750, although I think $1,000 is a much safer bet here. You can see that the starting balance was $1,000, growing into $372,211 over the course of about 20 years. So it does push the profit really high once the account starts growing very fast. It does compound, and can these gains be trusted? Is this something that is going to show you different results on each broker that you use? This test was done on Trader's Way with a 500 to 1 leverage. I recommend 500 to 1 leverage, although it can be used on a 200 to 1 leverage as well. So that includes IC markets. I know that they do 200 to 1, and Forex.com. Forex.com doesn't do 200 to 1. FX Choice does 200 to 1 leverage and allows U.S. clients, and Trader's Way, the same thing, 500 to 1 U.S. clients. There are brokers that allow that for traders in the U.S., so there are options for you. If you are in the U.S. and you only want to use a 50 to 1 leverage account, you're going to have to use at least I think it's like a $3,000 account in order for this to work, maybe even more than that. But if you have any questions regarding leverage and risk and stuff like that, just let me know. But I do recommend 500 to 1 leverage using my strategy at this setting. Okay, and the results won't vary that much. It's not an Expert Advisor that is really picky with entries or exits. It doesn't require a low spread broker or a fast execution broker. Although those things are recommended, if you can find a broker that has quick execution, I'll talk more about that later down the road in another video on the website when I create it. But it's not something that's going to vary a lot in results, which is something that I hate so much with other Expert Advisors. Is like they say, you can only use it at this specific broker with this specific spread and execution speed, that is total crap, because that means that your expert advisor is temperamental, and it has to be very picky with certain conditions, and we never can trust brokers when it comes to holding that those kinds of requirements for an expert advisor. Just doesn't really work in the long term. So we need something that's more flexible, that can work on every single broker, and this will do it. All right. So I know this is a test, right? This is not a live forward testing thing. It's just because I've had so many different versions of this expert advisor over the last 6 years. I've used it off and on. I love manual trading, and I love trying to make big profits. That's not going to be the case anymore. We're going for a slower, more incremental, safer strategy from here on out, and I want you guys to join me. And we'll do this together. Maybe we can talk about it. I'll make a website. But I also, before I do this, before I go down this route, I want your opinion. I want to get what you think about all of this. Do you think it's a good idea? Would you potentially donate? Is that something that you would do, or are you just looking for a free ride? You know, what do you guys? I want your opinion. So let me or give me a message on YouTube or right below this video, and give me your thoughts on if you're interested in this expert advisor or this idea, and what would you do with it? How would you use it? So I'd like to hear your ideas, and I'll go from there. And if I get some positive feedback on this idea, then yeah, I'll go down the path of creating a website and giving this out to you for free. I will allow you to download the expert advisor for free, and I'll have a donation tab and the videos and all that kind of stuff. And there will also be there's a password. It's password protected, so the expert advisor won't work without a password. I know that's kind of annoying, but it's something that I implemented like 2 years ago. So you will have to contact me, and I'll respond in a 24-hour period, most likely less, and give you a little password. It's not going to stop the EA from being shared online. And if somebody tries to sell it, if you try to sell it, or somebody else on a website, I know all the websites on the forums that expert advisors go on and that people try to sell them on. If I find my expert advisor trying to be sold, I will get you and I will have it taken down. And it will be taken down. I'll have your ass. Yeah. So I don't want somebody using what I'm giving you for free and trying to sell it. That's just not cool. So yeah, contact me and I'll send you a little password to download the expert advisor, or to allow the expert advisor to work. And we'll go from there. All right. Let me know what you think, guys. See ya. Bye. Oh, or not. Okay, there we go.